Platforms are pushing for more video. Most recently, LinkedIn even created LinkedIn Stories. And not only is video desired by the platforms, but according to HubSpot, people prefer video over any other medium of content. Although the tools are there to create the videos, it is still scary and hard at times to make the videos themselves. But I've got you covered because we're going to break down 5 different types of videos that you can create easily starting today. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Coffee with Matt, where we talk about one aspect of marketing every single week. And today we are talking about 5 types of videos that you can easily create today. The first type of video is a how-to video. And the way you can create this is if you have a product where, let's say it's a food product and there's a recipe that involves this product, you would teach people how to create this recipe using your product. And by seeing that, it creates a demand of wanting that recipe, wanting that finished product. And so to get to there, they need to actually buy your product. But it's very simple. You can put together maybe a 5-step recipe and do it that way. Maybe you're a service-based company like mine, Gatozi Collective. We do content creation, but we also are creating videos like this to teach you how you could do content creation on your own. But this allows us to teach you how to do content creation, but also allows us to become the expert in actually creating content and creating videos just like this one. The second type of video is explaining your company's mission or your why statement. A lot of times we don't actually understand like what's behind the product or the service. Why did you start your company? What makes your product different? That why, your X factor, is really what people are going to connect with. What's going to make you stand out? It's your why, what you actually believe in. And so creating simple videos of why you started the company, telling your story, is a great way to connect with customers and easily get started in video content. The third type of video is behind the scenes. This is what I really enjoy a lot, because when you have Instagram stories, when you have, just videos that kind of come and go, what I like to use them for is to show off the behind the scenes. You can show off, let's say you are shipping out a product and you can show all the shipping labels being printed and putting them together. People enjoy the transparency of the content that you're creating through these behind the scenes videos. You can do them and they can be really nicely edited, or you can just pop open your phone camera and say, hey guys, today we are working on blank in the product design, and we wanted to show you what we're working on. Just showing off like that you're developing your product helps people understand where you're growing and where your brand is going, and they'll actually feel a part of that journey and feel more trust in your brand. The fourth one is customer testimonials, and actually this is the easiest videos because you're not actually creating them. You can ask people, hey, you wrote this review, do you mind doing a 15-second video? Pop open your camera and just tell us why you picked this flavor, or why you switched to our product, or why you chose our services. Whatever it is, people want to have that social proof, and people connect with social proof. They see, oh, this person looks like me, or they were going through something very, very similar like I am right now, and they're saying that this service changed their life. This service will probably change my life, and I will actually want to buy into whatever the service or the product is. But that's because customer testimonies are so powerful. This is very easy to do. You just need to be able to coordinate getting people and nagging them, hey, can you get that video to us? It doesn't have to be super professional. Obviously professional videos are helpful, but I also think that raw, unedited videos of testimonials and reviews is a great way to connect, because it just doesn't seem overproduced. It doesn't seem fake. It just seems like they really actually wanted to send you that video and their words are genuine. The fifth and last type of video is explaining your product or service. Like, what are the benefits of your services? And, what do you guys actually offer? It's easy to have great content, really flashy photos and videos, but we sometimes lose like, okay, but what do you actually sell? Like, what's your actual goal? And, I think that you should never only be doing these types of videos. And I think a lot of times people will just try and sell, sell, sell. But I think also people can swing the other way and never actually sell their product. They never actually show off like, hey, we're actually selling this. Like, this is why we are creating all this content, so that you can buy these products or services. You can use a camera crew and do this, but I also think that it's easy to pop open your phone and just start recording. I think a lot of times people get so caught up in what type of content should we create? How are we going to create it? What's the plan? What's the ROI? And then they end up, thinking so much about the analytics of things that they never actually hit record or hit publish. And again, I think that people and customers are looking just for transparency with the brands that they're working with and that they're potentially going to buy from. So don't think too much editing. Think, are we actually telling a story? Are we, showing the behind the scenes? Are we telling our why? Like, if you're not doing that now, like, that's why you need to create this type of content. And I understand that video is hard and it might be scary, but you can use these 5 different types of videos to give you a start to where you could begin in terms of creating content. Don't overthink it. Take one of these 5 types of videos and actually create it. Whatever it is, if you guys need questions, feel free to reach out. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching, and I cannot wait for next week's episode of Coffee with Matt. See ya.